So things have got from bad to worse for the Algerian national team, with Houssem Aouar withdrawing from the squad through injury. We suspected it would happen. He came off against AC Milan the night the squad actually came out. Only his second start in Serie A. Of course, the week before he started as a sub, came on and scored. Roma haven't been great in terms of team-wise. I don't think they've even won a league game yet. But that Aouar injury is a huge blow. It's not a big injury. I suspect he'll be back for Roma when the international break finishes, and we should see him in October, hopefully, inshallah, alongside Ammi. But having said that, it is a big blow to Jamel Belmadi's midfield, which looks weaker by the hour, and it really shows the need for reinforcements in this area. Now, whether or not he will choose to call up a replacement remains to be seen. I would go for either a Ben Taleb, who made his debut today for Lille, or a Sofiane Bendubka, who actually scored in the Saudi League against Mahrez's Al Ahly and thrashed them 5-1 for Mahrez's first loss as a Saudi Pro League player. So for me, Ben Taleb and Bendubka should have been there anyway over some of the players that actually made it. When you think of the likes of Zorgan, Abdelli playing in Ligue 2, I'd rather have Ben Taleb. He's fit playing. He's in Ligue 1, he's in Lille. They've been playing in Europe this season. Bendubka's been to AFCONs before, scored at AFCONs before. We know he's a tried and trusted man. I mean, Bendubka's not the worst pick in the world, considering you're bringing back a Sofiane Feghouli who's 34 years of age in a few months' time. So Aouar out was a big blow at this moment in time. Prior to a replacement being called in, there are 6 central midfielders. You've got Abdelli, you've got Zerouki, you've got Kadri, you've got Zorgan. Feghouli, of course, is in there as well. It's not the strongest, and Boudaoui. It's not the strongest of midfields, I'll be honest. I don't know what 3 of those he'd play together. I'd definitely try and play 2 with Shaibi in front of that. So 2 from 6. Probably Zerouki with Kadri. If it was down to me right now, I would play Zerouki with Kadri, with Shaibi in front of them as the 8, with Mahrez or whoever on the right, Bouanani, with Amoura or Benrahma on the left, and with Mahious or Bounedjah up front. Because right now that midfield is a better or bad bunch. Zerouki, we're buzzing that he's gone to Feyenoord, a team better in the Eredivisie and in the Champions League. From what we're seeing, Zerouki is not a starter. If he's not starting in the Eredivisie, I think Zerouki's place on the plane is at serious risk. And he's a lucky guy that the likes of Yassine Adli is not playing, the likes of Ismail Benassa is injured. Zerouki's going to probably still find himself in that starting lineup, because ultimately, yes, it's been good having Zerouki involved. He's had some good games, he's also had some bad games, but ultimately failed to make a World Cup with Zerouki in there and go out in the group stage of an AFCON with Zerouki in there. The days of Benassa, Feghouli and Gudiora still seem long, long ago. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this midfield. Yes, of course, Belmadi may choose to bring in a reinforcement. It's got to be Ben Taleb or Bendubka. If not, could be a different position. But it's an area stretch. But if you put Shaibi into that midfield role, we'll see what happens. It's a shame, because when you look at the Senegal squad, our midfield is more than definitely going to get overrun. The likes of Pape Sarr in there and Idrissa Gueye, Kouyaté. It's a good midfield from Senegal. It's going to get overrun. It's not our best midfield. Effectively, Benassa and Aouar with Shaibi could be the AFCON midfield, and the 2 main centre mids there are both injured. So it's a big blow to Belmadi's plans. But let me know who you think should be called up to replace Aouar. Is it a cause for concern? He's yet to start a game for Algeria. I was going to say this was the first Algeria squad ever to have both Rayan Ait-Nouri and Houssem Aouar involved. Unfortunately, that's still not the case, because Aouar's not in this one. Ait-Nouri is, and it was the opposite last time. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments. We should beat Tanzania, looking to get maximum points in that group, and in the big test against Senegal. The Senegal manager, Aliou Cisse, said this is the match that the whole of Africa is waiting for, not just Algeria. The whole of Africa is waiting for this friendly between Senegal and Algeria. But it's Tanzania first on Thursday. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. We'll be doing the build-up to the big game. The 2 big games. The international break is here. Thrilling game of the Premier League this weekend. We just saw Arsenal and United play each other. But I'm looking forward to the final round of AFCON fixtures. Are Cameroon going to bottle it? Are Ghana going to book their place? Lots to be decided. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.